Well, hello everyone and welcome to Soul You. My name is Kathy. I am going to be your host today and I thank you so much for joining in today. If you haven't already, would you please like, share, and subscribe to my page? I would really appreciate that. So today we're going to be working on a beautiful pattern. If you want to see, stay tuned. Okay, so we are back and we have another beauty for you today. We have a McCall's pattern. It's what we're going to be working on today. And this is McCall's 8009. And I seen one of my soul sisters making this. They had made it and they made it in a dress. And I thought that was so cute. As you can see, this is not a dress. She made it in a maxi dress. And I said, man, I love maxi dresses. So I think I'm going to try that. So we're going to do view, because I love these sleeves too. It's so 70s. And that's just me. I love vintage. I love 70s style, that retro look. That is me all day long. So I'm going to make it in this view here. This is the view B. And I'm going to do all of the top part, the bodice, the sleeves. And however, we're going to change those palazzo pants into a maxi dress. So, if you're interested, stay tuned. We got my clip. Okay, so we are back. So, for this pattern, as you know, the McCall's pattern, what we're going to need is your pattern pieces. You're going to need pattern piece number 1, and you're going to need to cut 2 of the fashion fabric and 2 of your lining pieces in this, okay? Then you're going to need pattern piece number 2, which is your back bodice. You're going to need 2 of these in your fashion fabric, 2 of these in your lining. Then this is your midriff. You're going to need to cut for your midriff, and I like this because it's only a front midriff. There is no back. That's what I like about this dress. You're going to cut 2 of these, cut 1 on the fold. You're going to cut this on the fold and make sure you're making your marking. 1 in your fashion fabric, 1 in the lining. Then pattern piece number 4, which is your sleeve. Look at that sleeve, y'all. Look at that. So vintage, retro. So you're going to cut 2 of these in your sleeve, okay? No lining for that. Then you're going to, remember we said we're going to make, instead of the pants, these are the pants. So I'm just using this one piece of the pants to make my skirt. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure my waist, take it all the way over, and then just cut down. Lay this on your fabric. I'm going to kind of show you what I did, but those are all the pieces you need. So if you're interested in knowing more and how this is going to be constructed, stay tuned. Okay, so we are back. So now the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your 2 front pieces and the 2 side pieces that you have for your lining. We're going to do the exact same thing we do with the front, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to gathering stitch across the top on both of these, okay? A gathering stitch. You can put 2 of them if you want. And once you do that, and then what you're going to do, you're going to grab your back piece and you're going to attach your back piece. See, your back piece, this is shorter. It's because that's why you're going to gather. It's going to gather and then it'll fit in there nicely. So you're going to do that for both of your back pieces, attaching to your front piece. And you got a dart down here in your back. You're going to do that and we'll be right back. Okay, so we are back. So as you noticed, we have at the shoulder seams the front and the back connected, okay? And we gathered it so everything is even, okay? So now what you're going to do you're going to grab your lining pieces, okay? Grab your lining pieces, put it right on top of your front bodice piece, okay? I'm going to show you how to do one of these, okay? Now, this is how you're going to do this for both pieces, okay? For both, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to line all those up, and this is your back seam. This is your back seam. But right across here, all the way around, you're going to give it a stitch, okay? Right here, all the way around. Give it a stitch. Do that on both of the bodice pieces, and we will be right back. Okay, so now we're back. Now that you have stitched your your lining piece to your front piece, now what you're going to do, you should have a stitch there. What you're going to do is take your scissors and cut off all of that extra bulk in there, so your garment will end up lying really flat. Okay, don't cut into your hem. Then, what you do that, I'm going to turn it right sides out and give it a press. So, this is how it should look once you give it a press. See that? Nice. It lays really flat. You see your little gathers in there. So you do that for both of these, and then once you do that for both of these, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So now that you have both of your bodice pieces connected to your lining piece, you got everything pressed down really nice. Then you're going to grab your midriff, and you should have a little marking right at the top on your midriff, and you should have had 2 dots here. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to line that point up right there on your midriff. Line your point up and grab your pins. And you want to pin that. You go over to, you want to make sure these are right butted up next to each other, okay? When you sew, make sure you got these butted right up next to each other, okay? Then you're just going to follow along with that bodice piece, how it's kind of rounded out, and pin. Just follow along there and pin all the way around on both sides, and then we'll be right back when you get that 5/8 up in that seam allowance sewn on there. Okay, we're back. Now that you have your midriff sewn onto your bodice, you give it a nice press. Now you're going to grab your lining piece of your midriff, and what you're going to do is lay it just like this. The points, see that? You're going to lay that point right there, right over it, and pin that. Okay? Pin that. Okay? Then what you're going to do is right there, pick it up like that, pin it all the way down to the end on both sides. Give it a press, flip it over and press it, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. As you can see, we have sewn both midriffs on there, the lining one and this one. And since I am using the same lining, my front pieces are my lining and front pieces are the same. So as you can see, this is coming together really nicely. So now what I want you to do is grab your top back pieces, flip them over. Top back pieces, flip them over, okay? So this is what you're going to do. I want your top outside back pieces. So, okay? The top outside back pieces. Gonna flip those over. The outside back pieces. Flip them over, give them both of them a stitch straight down. Leave that other one, the lining one, free, okay? We'll be right back. Okay, so now we are back, and notice we have the bodice put together at the sides, and we left, flip it inside out, because that is where you left your lining piece open. You left that piece open, okay? So now what you're going to do, your lining piece, you're going to get that sewn in there. So just turn that right side in and connect your lining piece to the piece, the side seam you just sewed, okay? And then you're going to give it a 5/8 of an inch seam allowance straight down on both sides, okay? We'll be right back. Okay, so we are back. Now that we have our inside, see how nice that's done? All the seams are sewn together. And everything is done with this other than adding it to our skirt bottom, okay? So we're going to put this aside for a minute. And we're going to grab our sleeves, okay? Grab your sleeves, turn them right side up, and connect them together at the side seams, connecting your notches. You're going to stitch straight across 5/8 of an inch seam allowance. Give it a nice press. Turn, double turn your seams up. Okay, stitch all the way around. And then once we do that, we're going to connect our sleeves to our bodice. And we'll be right back. Okay, so we have finished making this beautiful pattern number 8009. So I want you to stay tuned for the finished product. So please like, share, and subscribe. Peace, love, and many blessings to you all.